A warm good morning to one and all. I am Joffrey George of Class 3. Today I am here to read one of my favorite books called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, written by Ronald Dahl. Chapter 20 The Great Gum Machine. Mr. Wonka led the party over to a gigantic machine that stood in the very center of the inventing room. It was a mountain of gleaming metal that towered high above the children and their parents. Out of the very top of it, there sprouted hundreds and hundreds of thin glass tubes, and the glass tubes all curved downwards and came together in a bunch and hung suspended over an enormous round tub as big as a bath. "Here we go!" cried Mr. Wonka, and he pressed three different buttons on the side of the machine. A second later, a mighty rumbling sound came from inside it, and the whole machine began to shake most frighteningly, and steam began hissing out of it all over. And then suddenly the watchers noticed that runny stuff was pouring down the insides of all the hundreds of little glass tubes and squirting out into the great tub below. And in every single tube, the running stuff was of a different color, so that all the colors of the rainbow and many other colors as well came sloshing and splashing into the tub. It was a lovely sight, and when the tub was nearly full, Mr. Wonka pressed another button, and immediately the running stuff disappeared, and a whistling and whirring noise took its place. And then a giant whizzer started whizzing around inside, and the enormous tubs mixing up all the different and colored liquids like an ice cream soda. Gradually, the mixer began to froth. It became frothier and frothier, and turned from blue to white to green to brown to yellow, then back to blue again. "Watch," said Mr. Wonka. Thank you for listening.